Anil Jadhav is from a nomadic tribe. He has been with Nav Jeevan since he was 3 years old. He started coming to the project much before the school building was constructed. At that time, we were situated in a housing society. We used to hold informal classes where Mrs. Iris Wilkinson used to teach herself. The concept at that time was just illiteracy elevation. Anil attended class along with his elder brother and sister. Their father is a rag picker. He sorts through people's garbage looking for things to sell or food to eat. They lived in a cloth shack nearby. Their mother had died due to alcoholism. Their father too was an alcoholic. Immediately after class, the 3 children would go begging in a nearby market. When we opened the hostel, Anil and his sibling immediately moved in. All 3 children are talented, but Anil particularly is gifted in every way. He always topped in his class. He's a very good natural dancer.
मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुवारे हैं तू आसमां पे है तो चांद तारे हैं हम मटके झटके मारे हैं तू आज शोला तो हम भी फुवारे हैं तू आसमां पे है तो चांद तारे हैं हम चाहे दम निकले ये दम.
A gifted athlete and extremely conscientious. The only drawback he has is his lack of height. Like his father, he is very small statured. This year, Anil passed his 12th class board exam in English medium with 87%. The only tutoring he had was what was being given in the school. This is the difference that Nav Jeevan has made. Without Nav Jeevan, Anil would have been an illiterate beggar all his life and probably turned alcoholic like his parents. Today, Anil has been enrolled in a private college through the generosity of some local sponsors and is pursuing a bachelor's degree in accounting and computers. We hope someday we can employ him in the school as our accountant. This is the reason Nav Jeevan was started by Mrs. Iris Wilkinson and Annalise. Mrs. Wilkinson has always been a social worker and volunteered as manager of an orphanage owned by her local church. Annalise from Holland had come to India to adopt 2 little girls from the orphanage. Mrs. Wilkinson managed, and that is how the 2 women met. After we found land, Annalise managed to get funding from the Dutch government to construct the initial building of the school. It's now 14 years since we have had the school. Each floor has been built year by year. We now have a strength of 483 children, out of which 250 live in our hostel. We look after all their needs from food, clothing, medical and of course education. We are not supported by the government and have to get by from the support given to us by individuals. It's been a hard journey, but the love and appreciation we get from our young wards has made it worthwhile. Last year, we had a medical camp hosted by the local Rotary Club. The doctors were surprised that none of our children exhibited signs of malnutrition. They said malnutrition was rampant in other schools of our kind, particularly those run by the government. Our children are given a nutritious meal thrice a day and also given multivitamin supplement generously donated by a good friend of the school. We have come a long way over the past 14 years. Last year, one of our students who appeared for a 10th board exam from our school scored 94%. This again with only the tuitions she received from the school. Another area in which our school excel is sports. Our kids have won accolades in wrestling, athletics, kho-kho and kabaddi. They compete with children from expensive private schools and still excel. Genetically, they are undersized but still defeat their heavier opponents. Working with these children gives so much satisfaction. Very few of us have the opportunity to change another person's life. But the work Nav Jeevan does changes the lives of each of its young wards. It truly leads them from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge.
Thank you, Nav Jeevan.
Nav Jeevan Sanstha.